Well, hello everyone. I'm back, the new proud American conservative, yes, with more important info not too many of you can stomach. The biggest wealth transfer in the history of the world is taking place as we speak right now. Money never sleeps. You have to pay attention what is going on in the world when it comes to geopolitics altogether, stock markets, what trade deals. You have to. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family. If you have kids, you better start paying attention. I'm going to explain it to you in a way that I believe everyone will understand it. What I mean by money never sleeps is just, it's a famous quote, and also the movie with Michael Douglas, Wall Street, came out a couple of decades ago, maybe 15 years ago, I'm not sure. But it's called Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps. You have to keep up with what is going on, just like I mentioned. You cannot be asleep because your money is not asleep. You got to be aware of what's happening. So right now, the stock market, for instance, as I'm recording this video, is approaching 900 points plunge, which is not that big of a deal because we had 2,000 points plunge daily in March, and then somehow the market rallied, which happens in every bear market. You see, they call it dead cat bounces, but it's easy way to explain it is just a fake rally. It's just to sucker more people in. And yes, it can continue on a little longer. Yes, it can go on till November, until election. I get all that. But the goal is to sucker people in. If you're saying, well, I'm not in the stock market, well, you are if you have 401k, for instance. If you don't have 401k, you own some kind of currency. Like maybe that's US dollars, right? Maybe it's $500. Maybe it's 500,000, whatever the case may be. You also need to understand the money devaluation that's happening right now because of money printing, because that is money devaluation 101. Federal Reserve is printing $1 trillion per month, which is equivalent to spending $1 every minute for the next 35,000 years. You would spend $1 trillion. This has to be repaid somehow. Okay, and it's going to be you, your children's children, they're going to be paying for this. So when I say you, yes, I'm going to be paying for it too, but I'm hedging off against it by holding hard tangible assets. As we speak right now, gold is approaching 1,800 mark. It's going to be at 2,000 probably by the end of the year, but it's really irrelevant for me. If I have some kind of cash to buy at least a gram or 2 or 10 grams of gold, I will get it as long as it's in my possession or where I know it's at, or someone from my family knows. That's all it matters, because time is now approaching, if it's not already here, that a lot of people will not give you a gold coin or a gold bar for paper currency because of money devaluation that the Federal Reserve and the current administration, including the past administrations, are and have been doing. So money never sleeps. While you are asleep, money is making moves. That's why you got pre-stock market trading. That's why you got European markets, Asian markets. All of this is intertwined, and you need to pay attention. I will do my best to keep you, on the right side of things so you don't get wiped out. Hopefully it helps out. Regarding my trades, I closed my position USAS. It's a mining stock, United States Gold and Silver. I bought a lot of shares at 230, sold at 250. I was going to look for 260, 255. It didn't hit. It might hit tomorrow. I can care less. I'm good with a nice middle here. I'm not trying to pick the bottom or the top. And if this stock, when I do close my position, buying, let's say, 1,000 shares, 5,000 shares, if the number doesn't hit that I like for a week or two, I'm okay with a stock like that. But I am worried about, with some energy stocks, for instance, that I like for daily trades, if I get stuck with them, if my position doesn't get filled, because you just don't know. They can go to zero within a few minutes. So it is pretty scary. So that's why I don't advise all of you guys to do it. But if you need to put some hands on quick cash and then use some of those profits to buy real money, it's not a bad idea to do if you know what to do and if you're not afraid to lose what you invest. So right now we are in all bubbles territory: real estate bubble, stock market bubble, bond market bubble, credit card bubble, a student loan bubble, car industry bubble. I can just go on and on and on. It is beyond dangerous, scary, insane what we are witnessing. It's going to make 2008 look like a walk in the park, what we're dealing with here. This is a territory that we haven't been in. Usually these bubbles pop up and then explode in certain sectors because they are evolutionary. Bubbles are evolutionary, okay? And they show up in different forms, and you have to pay attention so you don't get stuck with the wrong bubble, if you don't get stuck inside the wrong bubble. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to show you. I have a lot of info. It's not really, I can't call it inside info because it's not, but I do research the hell out of this stuff 20 hours a day. Yes, I sleep 4 hours a day at the most, and I love this stuff. It drives me. It keeps me going, especially when you have little kids that wake up every hour anyways, so you might as well just make the best out of it and make some currency, okay? Remember, currency, money, big difference. Dollar is fiat paper currency. Right now, still recognized all over the world as the world's reserve currency. So yeah, it's still strong. It's stronger than most, if not all, currencies, but that's not going to last too long. What it means is when you watch DXY, the dollar index, when that drops, there goes your purchasing power. So pay attention to this. Try to preserve wealth by holding hard tangible assets. One gold coin can buy you a nice suit in the 70s. You can buy you a nice suit for $1,800 today, just under $1,800. So when I started talking about gold for investing online, I was still am on Parler. I have a nice following base. Whoever listened to me from late 2018, when the gold was spot price was at $12.50. Right now, almost $1,800. They're doing pretty good. So I'm closed my position on USAS. I'm going to wait for another entrance. If it drops, hopefully to 220 range, I'm going to go back in large and maybe sell around 250 again, or 260 or 270, depends. So I'm looking for energy stocks right now. They are getting hit. This is risky, but I'm going to do it for sure if I see 15-20% plunge in some of these stocks, because I believe Fed is going to do whatever they can to prop this up again a little bit until they don't. That's why if I take a hit, it's not going to be that big, but I'm going to keep taking profits out while I can. It's actually a brilliant strategy if you think about it, and it can be done for whatever amount of money you are willing to speculate with. If you don't, keep it super simple. Keep it super simple. If you got $2,400 to your name, buy $400 worth of gold or silver and save some of that cash, because cash is still good. Take care. We'll talk soon.